And I'm back. Sorry, guys. But anyways, in my old apartment, I could only see and talk on Skype from, like about 9 o'clock to midnight. And it wasn't really fair for my son to have that much time with me, because when he's home by himself, he doesn't like being alone. It scares him. I mean, literally scares him. So he starts having a panic attack. He could end up having seizures, and I wouldn't have known about it. So, I was looking up to see if there was any special deals for internet. And I'm like, text my boyfriend at the time, before my fiance. Not like boyfriend before before he popped the question is what I'm saying. Sorry. So, how I found out that he classified me as his fiance, or wife as he says, is that he goes, I don't like the fact that my wife can't talk to my son when he needs her. I'm like, I know. Wait, what? He goes, nothing. So I scrolled up and I said, wife? He goes silent, and I'm like, that's okay. And I had this crappy old smartphone. It was that square and huge, and it had keys on there, and I was trying to figure out how to type, and I'm like, I hate this phone. So while I was on Skype up in the Lookout, as they call it, free Wi-Fi, I'm like, well, it's a bit of a long walk. My knees were starting to hurt going up and down those stairs. My back was hurting from carrying my laptop and everything I needed to talk to him, because people rather have the TV very loud. And I was there first. So I asked them to turn down the TV. They turned it up so that they could hear the show over me. So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, really, dude? Fudging not cool. So I'm like, well, fudge, I can't really talk to him. Not with all these, guys yelling of, hey, go team, and, yelling at the people on the TV going, oh, come on, do you really have to do that? I'm sitting here going, I'm trying to talk to my kid. So I looked over by one of the doors, and there was a plug-in. So I go outside where I can talk to my son, because I was reading scripts, and they looked at me like I was nuts. So I was like, great, now what do I do? So, like I said, I went outside. The weather was getting colder. And came to find out I was losing my Aunt Tammy. So, first I lose my aunt. First I lose my brother to cancer in 95. Then I lose my great-grandma Rose to old age. Then I lose my great-grandma Steele. Then I lose my Aunt Mary. Then my Uncle John. Then my Aunt Tammy. And this past Christmas, I lost my Nana. And the doctors are giving my Aunt Teresa 2 years. So when I was having my IMVU room up and running, it was my turtle room, and this girl came in saying, "Hey, do you guys got an April?" I said, "No, we don't have an April. We have a Mona, we have a Lisa, we have a Mona, we have Venus, and we have Elizabeth. But no April yet." She goes, "Okay, I'll be your April." So our Donnie fell in love with her. Well, at the same time, our Raph, aka Duke, yes, my son, they both fell in love with her. Well, she did what I did, got with both of them. Well, he saw how, because, she didn't know how to treat a boyfriend because she never had a boyfriend. And she's 1 year older than me. So, she's 3 years younger than my son. Well, she didn't know how to handle not only one boyfriend, but two for her first boyfriends. And, well, our Donnie goes, well, their relationship was rocky. They love her, but it was rocky. So Donnie decided to take a sabbatical from the relationship. She goes, "That's like breaking up, right?" I'm like, "No. That's to see how you do with the other one." Well, came to find out that Donnie doesn't want to share April with, well, as I mentioned, that her name is now Tanya, because we got into a Mighty Ducks roleplay. So Duke is also playing our Grin. We haven't found a proper Grin yet. But, I'm like, okay, no big deal. But we've been talking to her and said that your men are supposed to be like the kings because they're the head of the family. And I kind of do believe what Bobby, not Bobby, but Yasmin's mother or grandmother, one of those two, said on, well, more like Tula's mom, off of My Big Fat Great Wedding. The men may be the head of the family, but we are the neck, and we can turn the head any way we want. So, for now, I will update another video after this one. Hopefully it's the last one of this update. But, till then, ciao!